The word for this video is zones. As a noun, zones means each of the 5 regions of the Earth's surface into which it was divided by climatic differences. Namely the torrid zone, between the tropics, 2 temperate zones, between the tropics and the polar circles, and 2 frigid zones, within the polar circles. As a noun, zones means any given region or area of the world. As a noun, zones means a given area distinguished on the basis of a particular characteristic, use, restriction, etc. For example, files in the Internet zone are blocked by default, as a security measure. As a noun, zones means a band or area of growth encircling anything. For example, a zone of evergreens on a mountain. The zone of animal or vegetable life in the ocean around an island or a continent. As a noun, zones means a band or stripe extending around a body. As a noun, zones means a series of planes having mutually parallel intersections. As a noun, zones means the strike zone. For example, that pitch was low and away, just outside of the zone. As a noun, zones means every of the 3 parts of an ice rink, divided by 2 blue lines. For example, players are offside if they enter the attacking zone before the puck. As a noun, zones means a semicircular area in front of each goal. As a noun, zones means a high-performance phase or period. For example, I just got in the zone late in the game, everything was going in. As a noun, zones means a defensive scheme where defenders guard a particular area of the court or field, as opposed to a particular opposing player. As a noun, zones means that collection of a domain's DNS resource records, the domain and its subdomains, that are not delegated to another authority. As a noun, zones means Apple Computing, a logical group of network devices on AppleTalk. As a noun, zones means a belt or girdle. As a noun, zones means the curved surface of a frustum of a sphere, the portion of surface of a sphere delimited by parallel planes. As a noun, zones means, perhaps by meronomy, a frustum of a sphere. As a noun, zones means a circuit, a circumference. As a verb, zones means to divide into or assign sections or areas. For example, please zone off our staging area, a section for each group. As a verb, zones means to define the property use classification of an area. For example, this area was zoned for industrial use. As a verb, zones means to enter a daydream state temporarily. For instance, as a result of boredom, fatigue, or intoxication, to doze off. For example, everyone just put their goddamn heads together and zoned. Byron Coley. Liner notes for the album, Peace for Jets and Dolma, by Thurston Moore. As a verb, zones means to girdle or encircle. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more word videos.